Hey guys, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going over the latest 1.17 snapshot, Snapshot 20w49a. This snapshot is relatively small compared to the others, however, there's still some really interesting things for us to go over. Now the first thing to go over, and the main thing in this snapshot, is the new Sculk sensor. Now these sensors can sense vibrations nearby, and when activated will actually produce a redstone signal. So these guys are really interesting. I have a little setup here to show things off. Here's just a Sculk sensor. As you see, I walk closer. It senses the vibration of my walking and can emit a redstone signal. Now these things are really interesting. They can also send vibrations to other Sculk sensors. So for example, here I am 9 blocks away and it only activates the first one. If I go 7 blocks away and I jump and get a vibration, still only activates the first one. But as the vibration gets stronger, it has the potential, as you see there, to send it to the next one. And if I keep getting closer, the vibrations might be strong enough to send it to the third and final one. Now what's also cool about this is there are many things that count as a vibration. Not only walking, but running, hitting the ground, and also depending on the strength of the vibration, it emits a different redstone signal. For example, if I'm over here and I'm just jumping and walking around, you see the redstone signal is fairly weak. But if I go right next to the sensor and start jumping and give it a very strong vibration, you can see the signal is very strong. Now besides that, there's tons of other things. There's a huge list of what counts as a vibration, so I'll make sure to put that in the description down below. I'll give you guys a link, but there are a lot of cool things like projectiles, so like tridents and arrows can also count as a vibration. Even something as simple as putting armor on an armor stand can count as a vibration. Other things that count as a vibration are a dog shaking after it gets out of water, explosions, hitting the ground, hitting an entity, as you can see here, breaking blocks. There's so many things that count as a vibration, and so I think these blocks are going to be super useful and super interesting to see how map makers will use them in their maps. Now, also with Sculk sensors, what you can do is if I put any block here, it doesn't matter, any block, and I create a vibration, nothing happens. The block does not stop the vibration. However, if I use a wool block, the wool block will stop the vibration. So wool blocks can actually be used to totally stop vibrations, and then the vibrations cannot get to the Sculk sensors, which I think is really interesting. So you can sort of direct the path of your vibrations using wool. Now these things are super interesting. I'm not even a redstone engineer myself, and I'm already excited for these. So I'm really hyped to see what people will do with this. Now the next thing they added is actually something pretty interesting. We have a new biome in Minecraft. Now, this may look like a normal biome, but if I press F3 and you look at the left side of my screen, you can actually see that we are in the new Dripstone Caves biome. Now, they said in the snapshot update that they added this biome. However, if I go underground here, if I go into spectator mode, it looks just like normal caves. The only difference is occasionally we will find a little bit of dripstone. So I'm hoping sometime in the future they do actually update dripstone a bit more to make Dripstone Caves, you know, a little more interesting. Who knows, maybe this is just how Dripstone Caves will always look. But here we go. We have the Dripstone Cave biomes. I'm not sure if they're finished or not. Who knows? But it's still pretty fun to see. Still pretty fun to mess around with. Of course, if we plop on, we can take some damage here, which is not fun. But I don't know, I have a feeling that these biomes are probably not finished. I panicked at first when I saw that these were the Dripstone Caves, because I went into spectator mode the second I made this world and I didn't see much dripstone. Like if I go around the caves here, occasionally there's a piece of dripstone here or there just kind of floating around the caves. The description of the biome is pretty much caves with dripstone and occasional pockets of water. And I guess according to that biome description, this is technically correct. However, I just feel like it's a little bit boring. I was expecting a lot more from this update. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe we'll get some more updates soon. Maybe it'll look a bit different. I mean, again, there still is some dripstone, but in my mind, this just looks like normal caves with these two new blocks added, and I don't think it's that interesting at all. So I don't know, Mojang, hopefully they can update this to make it look a little more interesting, but at least we're starting to get some of the new biomes. I'm sure a lot of things are subject to change, which is why I'm not going to be be too concerned for my good old Dripstone buddies here. I'm gonna give it a chance and see how things turn out in the future. Overall, besides those two things, the only thing they've added is a few small bug changes and whatnot. Not anything too big with this snapshot. However, I still want to cover all snapshots, which is why I decided to still make a video on it. If you guys are excited for this update and want to see more snapshot videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And also, I'm starting to get a more regular upload and stream schedule here. And so if you ever want to hop in for live streams, make sure to check out my Twitch in the description down below. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video, and I'm really curious, what do you guys think of this snapshot? But not just this snapshot, the snapshots we've seen so far, and the whole update in general. Do you guys like it? Do you not? Is there things you would change? More things you would add? I'm generally curious because the Minecraft community does have a big say in how updates go, and Mojang really does listen to the community, so I'm curious to see what people think. But anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Anyways, this is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next one.